Oh man, we got 5 overpowered broken guns, everything you could think of within this game right here. These guns are absolutely insane, and we're going to talk about them. I'm going to give you guys the most overpowered class for every single one, and I have to say there's one on this list that might shock you. One gun that not a lot of people would think to use in Warzone because it's Battle Royale, but it does work. Even though the gun sucks on multiplayer, it's so damn good in Warzone. Alright guys, we're going to get into it, but first roll the intro. What is up guys, my name is Nick and welcome back to another Call of Duty Warzone video. Literally my favorite mode. I forgot that multiplayer is even a thing, and within this video we're going to be talking about 5 of the greatest classes that you could use in Warzone. We're not going to be talking about snipers or shotguns, so get that out of your mind. We're going to be mostly talking about SMGs and assault rifles within this video, and these guns are literally going to melt people. You ever feel like you got melted in 3 seconds while shooting the enemy 500 times in the face and you still die? Yeah, they're probably using these classes right here. We're going to get into those, but before we do guys, I just want to ask you to leave a comment down below. I want to start a new series on the channel and I need your help with it, so I need you guys to help me out as much as you can. I want to start something where I just do one thing the entire game, like a challenge. Maybe I just use a pistol for an entire Warzone game. Maybe I just go ahead and stay prone the entire game. I don't know, just let me know one thing to do during an entire game. Maybe I could stay in one zone, one spot. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have any great ideas for that. Drop a like on this video while you're down there and subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on for all that extra luck, and let's get into these top 5 classes. So the first one I want to talk about is the Uzi. Now a lot of people don't think that the Uzi is good within this game mode, and I'm actually missing the gameplay for this gun right here. I have the gameplay for all the other ones, but for some reason the file got corrupted on my computer, so I can't show it to you guys, and I want to get this video out early. I don't want to get it out in 5 hours or something, so I'm gonna try and explain it the best I can without gameplay, but don't worry, all the other guns within this video do have gameplay. So the Uzi, what you want to run is the muzzle monolithic suppressor. This gives you sound suppression and it gives you damage range, and this gun is really damn good. Like, it sucks on multiplayer. This is one of the guns I was talking about, but in this game mode right here, dude, it's just crazy. It's crazy good. I don't understand it. The recoil is very low. You're gonna be popping people in the heads, and this is definitely the gun you want to use for up close. The barrel is going to be the 16.5-inch factory carbine. This gives you damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. So we already have 2 that give us damage range, which is absolutely insane, and we're gonna get another attachment here afterwards that gives us even more damage and range. The underbarrel is going to be the Ranger foregrip. It gives you recoil control and aiming stability. Now the ammunition, if you don't have the .41 AE 32 round mags unlocked, which is the one I recommend you use for this class, go ahead and use the 50 round mags. Get 3 kills in 5 different games or something like that. I think that's what it's required to unlock this attachment, and then go ahead and throw on the .41 AE magazine. This is insane. It gives you extra damage and it gives you extra range, and this is really what I recommend. This is what really makes this class right here, is all the extra damage that this gun gets just from these attachments. It's so damn strong, it makes no sense. It's literally broken. It's actually broken. And for the last attachment, the rear grip, you definitely want to run the rubberized grip tape. This gun has so much good control, and like, just run it, man. It's gonna be a good class. It's broken as hell. The damage is insane, and you gotta use it, dude. The next class, number 4 spot on this list, is going to be the M13. Now the M13 is a gun that I'm not really crazy about, but I love it in Warzone. Again, this is a gun that I wouldn't really use in multiplayer all too often, but in Warzone, because of the damage and the actual control you get with this, it's so damn good. So the first thing you want to run is the muzzle monolithic suppressor. Definitely needed on this class. You want that sound suppression so you don't appear on the radar whatsoever, and you want that damage range just so the damage doesn't drop off the further the people are. The barrel is going to be the Tempest Marksman, again for that extra damage range so it really doesn't fall off when you're hitting people. You also get bullet velocity, so the further they are, the more you could just aim at their head and still hit their head. Whereas in other guns, if you're not using this attachment, for example, if you're aiming at their head, it might only go down to like their stomach depending how far they are. And it also gives you recoil control, which is always nice. The M13 is pretty much a laser anyways, so getting that extra recoil control is really good. Now the optic, anything you want is going to work, but I highly recommend the operator reflex sight. It's a good one, it's a fun one to use, and it just looks nice and clean. Or you could use the GI mini reflex. Honestly, I change it all the time, but use whatever you like for the optic. The underbarrel is another great attachment, and that is the commando foregrip. I just hit my finger, ignore that. It gives you recoil stabilization, and it gives you aiming stability. So like I said, this gun's already a laser. This is going to help it be even more of a laser. The ammunition, 100% needed, .300 blackout 30 round mags. Extra damage range, once again, that's 3 damage range positives on this class right here. No visible, I'm losing my words. No visible tracers, so the enemies can't see where you're shooting from, and no enemy skull, so when you kill them, they won't see where their teammate died. The next class, I'm going to go through this one really fast because I've given it to you already twice, and I just have to give it to you guys for this video right here because it's a top 5. It is one of the top 5 guns, and I'm not going to tell you like everything about the class. We're going to go through it fast. That is the M4A1. The muzzle is going to be the monolithic suppressor. I already told you guys what that does. It's amazing. The barrel is the stock M16 Grenadier. Again, damage range, really damn fun. The optic, again, is going to be anyone you want, but I highly recommend the operator reflex sight. It's a very nice optic for this gun right here. It feels very clean, it feels like you're lasering people, and it's just a really good one to use. The underbarrel is going to be the commando foregrip. Again, you want that recoil stabilization, and the ammunition is going to be 60 round mags so that you barely have to reload your gun. Now this class right here, I think it's the best. I put it on number 3 because there's no order in this video or anything, but I literally think it's one of the best guns in the entire game. You can laser people at distances, you can drop people so fast up close, and it's literally broken. Like, it's better than every other gun in my opinion. Going down the list to the number 2 spot, we got one of my favorite multiplayer weapons, if not my favorite multiplayer weapon, and I'm so happy that it does so good in Warzone as well, in Battle Royale, and that is the MP5. The MP5 is so damn versatile. You can use it for so many different situations. It's good at long range for an SMG, it's good at close range, and it literally drops people at mid range. So go ahead and use this class attachment for attachment. The muzzle is going to be the monolithic suppressor. Guys, I promise this is the last class on this list with the monolithic suppressor. It's such a good attachment to throw on your gun because you get sound suppression, but not only that, not only do you not appear on the radar when shooting, you also get damage range so you can drop people even further. Now the optic, I highly 100% recommend the aim op reflex sight. Really good to use as well. The stock is the F-Tac collapsible, so you can get that extra movement speed even though you're using an SMG, and you can get that ADS speed that you did lose a little bit with the optic, so this does help it out a lot. It balances it out in a certain way. Now the underbarrel is going to be the operator foregrip for that recoil control, because the MP5 does have very little kick, especially at the further distances, so this just literally helps it feel more like a laser. And the ammunition is the 10mm auto 30 round mags. If you're not running this, you're using the class wrong. This has damage and it has range, so it gives you extra damage even up close. You do shoot a little slower with this, but it makes it up with the damage and the range. Definitely use that class. And the last class I want to talk about, guys, literally a gun I didn't think I would like this much, and I do really like this gun. This one is actually probably the easiest gun in terms of recoil control. It's just so easy to control, and that is the Kilo 141. The Kilo 141 is absolutely a beast within this game. It's going to feel like you're using a laser. It's going to feel like you're not missing any shots. And this class right here we're not using the muzzle. Like I said, we're not using a muzzle. This has the barrel Sin Guard Arms 19.8 inch Prowler. This gives you damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. So this right here already is so damn good, especially that recoil control. Like, it already feels like a laser, now it feels even more like a laser. The optic is as you please. Like I said, if you feel like using a certain optic, go ahead and use it, but what I honestly recommend is the operator reflex sight. But like I said, I always change my optic as well. Whatever I feel like, if one's not working one day, I go ahead and change it as well. The stock is going to be the FSS close quarter stock, just so you could get a little extra ADS speed. The underbarrel is going to be the Merc foregrip, so you can get that recoil control and even hip fire accuracy. So if you do get up into close gunfights, you could just whip out your gun, start shooting before you aim down sights, and be hitting your target. So that's really good to have. And the rear grip is going to be stippled grip tape that gives you ADS speed, and it gives you fire. I have to breathe, man. I haven't breathed all video. It gives you sprint to fire speed as well. All right, that's going to be it for the top 5 guns, guys. These ones are absolutely insane. I highly recommend using them. like I said at the beginning of the video, if you guys could help me out as much as you can, just help me come up with ideas for live gameplays. They're gonna be fun as hell. I'm probably gonna rage a lot, and I just want to know, like, any challenge you guys have that involves me doing literally just one thing the entire game. See how many kills I could get, see if I could get the dub. Maybe I don't even move at all the whole game, and we'll just try it out from there. Let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, guys, if you could drop a like on this video, that would be truly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on. We're less than 2,000 away from 530,000, which is literally a mind-blowing number. So thank you guys for all of you who have subscribed. Anyways, my name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.